Hello everyone and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Wii U. I'm One Wild Sheep and today we're going to take on part 8 where we're going to head on back to World 2-4 Sawmill Thrill. Now the reason why we're going back to World 2-4 in particular is because there are there's a secret exit in this world. You might be wondering where. Well, to answer that, basically continue playing the stage up until you reach the Saw Factory and continue going through the Saw Factory as you normally would. Because at the very end of this factory segment, there's actually a little jump that you have to make. But you're meant to do this jump in a very, very specific way in order to actually get to the hidden exit and move into one of the secret levels of the stage. And it can be a bit difficult. So yeah. If you guys can't tell already as well, I am actually doing this post-commentary as opposed to live. Alright, so by here, don't jump and then bounce off that enemy. And jump by here. This is how you get the secret exit. Very easy to find, kind of. Well, actually, no, it's difficult to find, but, you know, it's there. And if you climb up here, there's another entrance way to the normal exit if you want to go there. But, yeah, if you guys can't tell, I'm actually doing this post-commentary now as opposed to live. And there is a reason for it, mainly because I'm lazy. To put it blunt, I'm lazy. And this is a lot easier for me. I can think a lot more clear about my thoughts. I can say things about happening in the game. Plus, I can cut out any deaths I had. Not that I had many deaths recording this. I had 1 or 2, but I digress. Let's go to World 2A, Crumble Cavern. So this cavern stage is, well, as it is exactly as it says. It's you're in a cavern, and it crumbles. It's nothing much, but oh my god, this looks absolutely beautiful. Anybody who says otherwise is lying. This looks stunning. And, as you would expect, you just run around, booping on all the enemies. Don't go too fast, because going too fast will equal to your doom. Now by here, you can continue dropping down this vine up until you reach the coin. As soon as you see the coin on the screen, grab the vine. Otherwise you're going to probably just drop into a pit. And you don't want to do that, do you? And as you can tell, I'm DK only right now. And that's mainly because I died a good... I'm not going to lie, I did die a good few times trying to get to the secret exit. Because it can be quite tricky. Because what you're meant to do is basically when you get to the actual segment of the secret exit where you're meant to go down and then bounce off the enemy, what you're meant to do while you're bouncing off the enemy is push the jump button as you're bouncing on him. It took me a good few attempts to realize, hang on, I didn't bounce, I didn't do exactly what I should have done, so I had a few issues here and there. And of course I'm still horrible at these special stages, so nothing much is gonna change from me doing this post, I assure you that. And what's with all the cheese? Something seems rather cheesy here. Get it? Because the cheese is all it. Witty. But yeah, don't worry about that. It's just because there's loads of... I don't understand the whole point of the cheese, to be honest. I think it's because a lot of enemies you're going to see from this point on are rats. I have no idea. But anyway, a lot of barrel bashing. You just need to push the button at the right times for a lot of these barrels. Otherwise, you're going to fall into a bottomless pit. So just... be careful, make sure you're actually aiming at something before you fire. And these vines by here, as you can tell, as soon as you grab onto them, they will start dropping. If you're on the vine when it's actually falling at terminal velocity, good luck. And for those of you who don't know, terminal velocity is basically what happens when you reach the maximum speed you can possibly go. It's when you're falling at so fast a speed you can't actually increase the speed that you fall anymore. But I digress. Take the bottom route here because you can get yourself an extra life, and as you can see, well, you can't see, but if you're playing the game like I have been, you're gonna have a lot of coins because I don't buy things in the shop. I really don't. Although the bananas also are very useful to get as well, I guess, because if you can get bananas, well, you can get a lot of extra lives. Not that you probably need it. The game throws the extra lives at you. I mean, the game is challenging, but I'm really positive that a lot of the thoughts that people go about it being ridiculously difficult are really exaggerated. I haven't had much of an issue. I mean, it requires some concentration, yeah, but no more than the classic platformer of the old days, no more than a standard everyday Mega Drive game or Super Nintendo game. or NES game, but I'm horrible at most NES games. I'm gonna be honest. The only ones I'm remotely good at is the original Mario Brothers, Mario 2, and the first Mega Man game. Except for that one boss fight in the first Mega Man game where you have to fight the Yellow Devil. Oh my god, I hate that boss so much. But I digress. That's the end of the level. Just wait for the perfect time and then boom. Now, like I probably mentioned before, whenever you get the DK symbol on the exit barrel, just mash the buttons and you should get a little bit better of a bonus. So, there you go. As you probably guessed, well, I normally cut out the load times. This time I'm keeping some of the load times in because of one reason. I really want to show off how the load times aren't too bad, but they can be a bit of a mood killer at times. But anyway, World 2B Rodent Ruckus. And oh my god, this level. This level is so much frustration. Why is this so much frustration? Well, to start things off, it'll start off like a normal level, you know, do a bit of platforming, a couple of rats and stuff around. But there you go, you see this barrel. First time I think in this game we've seen this barrel. Jump in the barrel and mash the button. Now what does this do? It allows you to fly. Whenever you hold down the jump button, you'll go up. Whenever you let go, you'll go down. So think of it as Flappy Bird, except you can just hold the button as opposed to keep tapping it. And these stages are really, really, really difficult. And they start to become a little bit more common from this point on in the game. So just keep tapping the button, don't go too close to the ground, and avoid all the cheese. I mean, all the Dairy Lunchables. I think that's what the little bowl of cheese things were called. I'm not entirely... No, the Dairy Lunchables, that was an entire different thing. Well, I remember there used to be like this bowl of cheese thing you could buy with the exact same red packet. It used to be sold... I can't for the life of me remember. If I can find it out, I'll probably just post a little bubble on the screen saying, hey, this is what it's called. But oh, yes. Now, just be careful of all the debris in the stage. There is tons and tons of debris. Do not be tempted by some of the collectibles. One or two of the collectibles in this stage can be a bit of a red herring, and as you can see, I died quite badly there. But be careful of all the obstacles in the path. Try not to go after every single collectible you see. Whenever you see bananas, they're usually a safe area, but if you see like an extra life or something, it's normally wise to go the other way because they can throw you off. And oh my god, how did that not hit me? Oh sweet Jesus, I'm losing control. But yeah, as time goes on, you're going to have these cheese blocks hit you from the top. The little cheese circular thing is going to break apart as well, giving you a little bit of platforming edge that you'll need. So just try your best to squeeze in between everything, and the stage isn't that long. It's very simple-ish, so it's not too big a deal. But with that is this stage complete, so I didn't actually get the DK symbol yet. 227 coins, seriously. Coins are freaking insane. I should really start buying things in the shop in this game, really. I'm just sort of ignoring the shop. I'm just going on my merry way, ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang walla walla bing bang and such. And collecting all these coins for no... It's like I'm playing a collectathon or something. And if anyone actually wants me to tackle Donkey Kong 64, no. I'm telling you right now, it is not happening. I refuse to take on Donkey Kong 64. That game is too long. Banjo-Kazooie? Yes, I'll do that. Banjo-Tooie? Yes, I'll do that as well. They're collectathons, they're at reasonable length. Donkey Kong 64? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. But anyway, this is World 3-1, the Grassland Grove. No, well actually, the entire world's Savannah something rather. I want to say Savannah Citadel, but I know that's Sonic Unleashed, but as you can tell, it's a very Lion King-y sort of level. The music is fantastic, really, really atmospheric. I have to say, the music in this game is quite possibly one of the greatest game soundtracks I've ever heard. A lot of the LPs you're going to see on this channel will involve me saying that, but what can I say? I'm a sucker for video game music. Doesn't take much to impress me, but trust me, when I get impressed, muchos. If that makes any sense. I don't know. But anyway, whenever you see little grass patches, try and roll into them. Doing so will make things in the environment actually move. So, like if you're on certain platforms, it'll make the platforms look different. If later on you will need to roll in the grass to move over into the next area of the level, and just get used to the way things are. This stage is very... kind of reminds me of a musical, like I Can't Wait to Be King from The Lion King. It's got a sort of theme to it. I don't know. You guys know what I mean, right? You know, like I Can't Wait to Be King is one of the greatest Disney tracks ever made, and it has a similar look to this level. But like I said, you need to actually roll on this grass to cut it to actually progress further into the stage. Don't worry too much about it because it's not that fast. But as you can tell, a lot of giraffes here. Obviously, they're not real giraffes. They're basically fake giraffes that you can use as like a little pole to platform on. So take your time, don't rush. But as you can see, the Donkey Kong O symbol showed up on that in between these two giraffes. So we want to try and get that. Only problem with Donkey Kong though, as a whole, this game doesn't really introduce many new mechanics all that often, and that's kind of like an issue I have with the entire Donkey Kong Country series. The level design is fantastic, but whenever, like for example, Sonic the Hedgehog goes nuts with the gimmicks, this doesn't go enough with the gimmicks, you know? But I'm probably alone in that. The level design as a whole is enough to carry the game. It's more me nitpicking at this point about things like, oh, the game doesn't change much. But I enjoy it, so I'd recommend it to anyone. I wouldn't recommend the original Donkey Kong Country trilogy to people though. I'm one of the few people who actually isn't too fond of the original Donkey Kong Country trilogy. Don't get me wrong, they're fantastic games. I don't mind them, but I do find them a bit bland. You know, I can't see myself playing the original Donkey Kong Country games for more than a good half hour until I get bored. Fortunately though, I don't have this issue with this Donkey Kong game. So, I guess it's that. So, in my opinion, this is actually better than the classics. Although a lot of people would disagree with me with that, so to each their own. But yeah, roll the grass and sunrise will show up and it's time to get yourself some coins. And I could have sworn I had the DK symbol for that then. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to give me what I want, does it? Also, I am going to say I will not be going 100% for this LP. I will not be getting all the puzzle pieces. And I may go for the Kong symbols, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm not going for 100%. I'm mainly going to show off every level, and if there's an extra boss at the end of the game, I'm going to get someone else to do it for me, because I can't be bothered with that. I got loads. You should see my list of LPs I'm planning. It's mad. Like, I would tab out and tell you, but if I do the video, I'll pause and I'll mess up my entire commentary. But basically, I got a massive list of games that I want LP coming out, and but like this, I've planned out the next 2 years worth of LPs already. So if you want, so yeah, there you go. And trust me, it's not all Sonic games though. So don't worry if you guys know about my plans to LP the entire Sonic series. It's not going to be all Sonic games. I'm being smart. I'm spreading them out because I know you guys don't want to see all Sonic or all games from one franchise. So I got a bit of Donkey Kong, got a bit of Jak and Daxter, got a bit of Mario in there, you know. But I digress. This stage is actually very good music-wise as well. Very tranquil, calming. But yeah, you want to pull this out of the ground, which will cause these leaves to show up. Some of these leaves will actually tilt from left to right, depending on where you're standing on them. So this leaf up here, as you can see, there's bananas indicating, oh, you can go from left to right on here. Yeah, like I said, it'll move from left to right. And you won't believe how many times I've actually died at this segment by you in particular. And it's entirely my own fault why I've died, because as a lot of you probably might know, I'm impatient. You need to be patient to get through this, because otherwise you're going to do what I do and you start rolling everywhere out of impatience and start flying off into cliffs. You're going to start not grabbing onto vines. Like, see, if I wasn't rolling everywhere like a numbskull, I would have kept Dixie there and wouldn't have anything to worry about. And what am I doing? Why did I do that? I see this line. I'm gonna jump up. Oh, no, no, no. Come back, Vine. No. Ugh. See, I do things like that a lot whenever I'm rushing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. So, the best bit of advice I can give anyone playing this game is not to rush. That is the key to being successful at Donkey Kong. I don't know why I paused that. But, just continue moving on. Some vines. It's a pretty vine thing to do. Because fine sounds like fine. Oh, I'm witty. Ugh. I'm sorry. But yeah, just be careful, especially these fire owls, which I'm surprised we're still seeing owls at this point, considering we killed the owl boss of the game. Although my bets for the boss fight in this level, I actually can't remember. I have beat the boss fight of this world, I just can't remember what it is. It's been quite a long time since I've done this, see folks. And the reason why it's taken so long for me to get this video done is because I'm gonna be brutally honest, I couldn't be bothered. There's other LPs and things I want to do, and I've been getting new recording equipment as well to get higher quality videos. So you know, that's my excuse for everything. I just wanted to wait for a while so I can get money, you see. Ugh. 'Cause YouTube is serious business. But yeah, if you waited before going into that barrel and shooting off, you could have actually got yourself a an extra life. I don't know why I didn't go for that. I probably just too much of a rush to do it, because at this point I've probably died about 6 times on the level. Okay, a bit more than 6, but I've died a few times on this level to try and get through, so I will be brutally honest, I was rushing. This enemy right here, you just need to ride him off the side of the cliff. He's a very awkward enemy to take care of, because basically you're going to see him every now and then, he's going to try and charge at you. And you need to be quick, and you need to be very good at jumping to kill him, because you can't kill him by jumping on him, because he'll just send you off the edge of a cliff. That's right, jumping on him will kill you, so don't touch him. But like I said, by here, you don't need to be too quick, even though you have a giant... Is that a kiwi fruit? Well, you have a giant fruit chasing you anyway. You don't have to worry too much about this fruit, because it does go reasonably slow. But, so long as you don't get hit at the very end, but there, you should be safe. So, there's the final barrel blast, and, ooh, and we got the DK symbol. Ah, fantastic. So we got all the Kong symbols for the stage, and that's all the secret levels of this world, I believe, done. Wait, I say secret... That's the first level of this world done even. What am I on about? My head's in the gutter today, folks. I'm not gonna lie. But with that, now I'm gonna call it a part here, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like or comment to the video. Don't be sheepish, people. I'll catch you all next time in part 9, where we continue onwards in World 3. Thanks for watching. See you then.